You walk around every day carrying weapons you don't even realize you've got. I'm not talking about guns or knives. I'm talking about words. Your words are the sharpest blade you'll ever own. They can start wars or end them, begin or end relationships. They can either build people up or tear them down in seconds flat. The only question is, are you using your words for good or for evil? To create or to destroy? Think about it. Somebody can speak one sentence over your life and you'll carry it for years. Maybe it was a teacher who said, "You'll never amount to anything." Or maybe it was a parent who always told you, "That's not realistic." Or maybe it was the school bully who told you that you were ugly. Those words don't just vanish. They took root. They started building walls inside of you that you may still be trying to tear down today. And until you learn to master your words, those walls can become prisons. I'm about to show you how to bust out. So stay with me, because I know how you feel. I've lived it. I've had people throw words at me that could have broken me. And to be real with you, sometimes they did. I carried them like weights, chains, and I let them decide how far I thought I could go for many, many years. Until one day, unhappy with the life that I was living, I realized a crucial mistake that I had made. Why am I letting someone else's tongue write my story? That's when it hit me. Words don't just describe reality, they create it. This took me on a journey of wanting to understand the mind and how it works. To gain an understanding of the underlying principles of how reality is really created, I began to understand why few made it in life while the majority lived in struggle. Why life appeared to constantly be in a state of gloom and doom. See, every word you speak is like planting a seed. When you say, "I'm stupid, I'm broke, I can't do this," you've just watered the weeds that are going to choke out your future. You say, "I'm learning, I'm building, I'm unstoppable," and you've just planted fruit you'll get to eat later. It sounds simple, but man, it takes work. It takes paying close attention to every word that you speak or allow others to speak around you. Science will back this up too. Studies in metaphysics shows that the universe listens to you. It believes what you believe. When it hears, "I can't," it'll prove to you why you're right. You can't. Story over. But when you say, "How can I?" your brain does something amazing to the very fabric of space-time. Suddenly solutions begin to pop up. It begins to shuffle through all possible options that will answer that question. How can I? It's not magic, that's wiring. This is how your mind works. This is what they don't teach in schools or universities. Your words either flip the switch of creation on, or it keeps it turned off. And it's not just about how you talk to yourself. It's how you talk to other people, your spouse, your kids, your friends. You can either speak life into them or drain the life out of them. A single word of encouragement can shift someone's whole direction. This is why you spell words. Words cast spells, either to create or to destroy. This is why a careless insult can send someone spiraling for years. That's how much power you've got. And if you watch Marvel movies, you know that with great power comes great responsibility. Here's the part most people miss. Mastering your words isn't just about positive talk. It's about responsibility. It's knowing that every word you drop carries weight. It becomes a real thing and takes on a life of its own, and you don't get to take it back once it's out there. Ever said something hurtful to someone or had someone say something cruel to you? You can apologize, but you can't rewind time. They can forgive, but they will never forget. Before I give you the secret sauce, here's the realization I want you to sit with. Mastery starts with the mouth. You will never control your life until you learn to control your language. You will never create the future you want if your words are tearing down the foundation before you can even lay the first brick. All right, let's do a quick exercise together. It's straight out of the Mastery Study Guide from inside of the full course. Mastery. Strategies to succeed in a system designed for failure. Grab a pen and paper or just open your notes app. Ready? For the next 60 seconds, I want you to write down some of the words and phrases you catch yourself saying throughout the day, especially the ones that destroy your intentions instead of create them. Things like, "I'm sick. I'll never get ahead. This always happens to me." Don't judge yourself, just write them down. Pause the video if you need to. Got it? Now, look at that list. Which ones are planting weeds in your life? Which ones are setting limits before you've even tried? Circle those. Here's the powerful part. Right next to them, I want you to rewrite each one into a phrase that builds instead of breaks. So if you wrote, "I can't do this," flip it into, "How can I do this?" If you wrote, "I'm always broke," flip it into, "I'm learning new ways to create wealth." And when you're done, don't just read the new words. Say them out loud. Rewrite them onto sticky notes and hang them on the bathroom mirror or in your car, wherever you know you'll have to run into them. When you do see them, say them aloud with confidence, with conviction. Remember, the fabric of all existence is listening. When you speak with power, you activate power. You alter your beliefs. Your world will begin to respond in the most amazing ways. You don't just speak words, you become them. Practice this technique and use it every time you catch yourself being defeatist. Every time a thought crosses your mind that you know is only watering the weeds, replace that idea with something that will plant a harvest. Psychologists call this reframing. That's it. I told you that it was simple. It just takes a bit of work. Daily awareness of your thoughts and the words that you use. This one exercise can be life-changing in and of itself, but there is so much more to learn. If you're serious about leveling up, not just with your words, but in your relationships, your money, your time, your peace, and your happiness, then hit the link in the description and dive into the full course I built to walk you step by step into self-mastery. And if you're not ready to go all in yet, that's cool. Start small. Grab your free copy of 7 realizations that will free you and take the first step. Either way, like and subscribe for more content, and remember this: when you master your words, you begin mastering your world. That's a promise.